Welcome, dear viewers, to another enlightening session with the Church of Infinite Light. Today, we're addressing a request from one of our viewers who emailed us about a recent viral video titled, "Joe Rogan was laughing with Katt Williams until he mentioned DNA." This video, produced by Off the Curb Ministries, has garnered over 2 million views. In this session, we will dive deeply into the themes discussed in that video and explore these perspectives through the lens of our teachings and the light of Christ. In this conversation, Joe Rogan and Katt Williams ponder the mysteries of creation and the existence of God. Their dialogue offers insightful yet contrasting views that are worth examining in detail. Joe Rogan, known for his inquisitive nature, questions the origins and translations of the Bible, seeking clarity on its authenticity. He contemplates the historical journey of the scriptures and the possibility that ancient knowledge about the universe was preserved in its texts. This open-minded approach reflects a genuine search for truth and understanding, which is something we encourage. The Bible, as we know it today, has traveled a long and intricate path through history. It was written over approximately 1,500 years by more than 40 different authors from diverse backgrounds. The Old Testament was originally written in Hebrew, with some portions in Aramaic, while the New Testament was penned in Greek. The Bible's translations have undergone rigorous scrutiny and have been preserved with remarkable accuracy. Consider the Dead Sea Scrolls, discovered in 1947, which include texts from the Hebrew Bible dating back to the 3rd century BCE. These scrolls have provided a wealth of knowledge and confirmed the reliability of the Old Testament manuscripts we have today. Despite being copied over centuries, the core message has remained remarkably consistent. Katt Williams emphasizes the complexity and wonder of creation as evidence of a divine creator. He points out that the intricate design of nature, where everything seems to have a purpose and place, suggests an intelligent designer behind it all. This view aligns closely with the teachings of the Church of Infinite Light. Psalm chapter 19 verse 1 states, "The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands." The meticulous order in the universe, from the laws of physics to the DNA in our cells, speaks to the presence of a higher intelligence. Romans chapter 1 verse 20 echoes this sentiment. "For since the creation of the world God's invisible qualities, his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made, so that people are without excuse." One compelling aspect of the Bible is its prophetic accuracy, particularly concerning Jesus Christ. The Bible contains over 300 prophecies about Jesus, written centuries before his birth. These prophecies were fulfilled with astonishing precision, affirming the divine inspiration of the scriptures. For instance, consider the prophecy in Micah chapter 5 verse 2 that foretells the Messiah would be born in Bethlehem. Despite Bethlehem being a small and seemingly insignificant town, Jesus was indeed born there, as recorded in Matthew chapter 2 verse 1. Another prophecy in Isaiah chapter 53 describes the suffering servant who would bear the sins of many, a prophecy fulfilled by Jesus' crucifixion and resurrection, as detailed in the Gospels. Skeptics like Joe Rogan often question the reliability of the New Testament, given the potential for translation errors and historical revisions. However, the New Testament is one of the best documented texts from antiquity. There are over 5,800 complete or fragmented Greek manuscripts of the New Testament, with some dating as early as the 2nd century. This abundance of manuscripts allows scholars to cross-check and verify the accuracy of the texts we have today. While Joe Rogan's skepticism is understandable, it is crucial to recognize the limitations of human understanding when it comes to divine matters. Hebrews chapter 11 verse 1 defines faith as confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. Faith and reason are not mutually exclusive, rather, they complement each other. As believers, we are called to love God with all our heart, soul, and mind. Matthew chapter 22 verse 37, which includes engaging with our faith intellectually and spiritually. Katt Williams's observations highlight a fundamental aspect of faith, the acknowledgement of a higher power orchestrating the complexities of life. As followers of Christ, we see the hand of God in every aspect of creation, from the smallest particle to the vast cosmos. Modern science, with its incredible advancements, often reveals the intricate details of God's creation. For example, the DNA molecule, with its complex information system, points to an intelligent designer. Joe Rogan, known for his inquisitive nature, questions the origins and translations of the Bible, seeking clarity on its authenticity. Joe says, "Imagine what you would do if you had the real knowledge of the birth of the solar system and the development of human beings. You're trying to relay this origin story of mankind, and then it gets written down in parables. This perspective highlights the intersection of science and faith. While science seeks to understand the mechanisms of the universe, faith provides the meaning and purpose behind it. Joe also talks about the concept of God in relation to the Big Bang Theory. Joe says, "It really is kind of like a miracle. If in the beginning there was nothing, and then God created the earth and the skies, that's essentially what the Bible is trying to say. They're just doing it in a way." This statement aligns with the biblical account of creation. Genesis chapter 1 verse 1 says, "In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth." This verse emphasizes that God is the ultimate originator of all things, affirming that the universe has a purposeful and intentional beginning. The harmony between the Big Bang Theory and the biblical creation account shows that science and faith can coexist, revealing the divine nature of the universe's inception. At the Church of Infinite Light, we believe that the core message of the Bible is the story of God's love for humanity and his plan for salvation through Jesus Christ. John chapter 3 verse 16 sums this up beautifully. "For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life." This message of hope and redemption is the cornerstone of our faith. Joe Rogan's evolving perspective on Christianity shows the power of open-mindedness. His questions reflect a genuine search for truth, a journey many of us can relate to. At the Church of Infinite Light, we encourage such exploration, rooted in the teachings of Christ. Acts chapter 17 verse 11 commends the Bereans for their eagerness to examine the scriptures daily to see if what Paul said was true. We too should be diligent in our study and open to seeking truth. In these times of uncertainty and doubt, let us hold fast to the light of Christ. Let us continue to seek, question, and grow in our spiritual journey. For in him, we find truth, purpose, and eternal life. Thank you for joining us today. May the light of Christ guide you and keep you. God bless. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more enlightening content.